Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the mobile app coaching. My name is Glenn, senior instructor, senior stock market strategist here at VectorVest. Glad to be here. Glad to have you here. If you can hear me loud and clear, please let me know in the chat, preferably with VV Nation, to let me know that you are hearing me loud and clear, especially clear more than loud, but at least loud, but clear too. I need them both. If you can hear me, put it in the chat. Hi, Nat. Michael is here. Jason, Kiwi meow. I like that. Kiwi meow. I didn't need you to reply, Joey. I didn't need you to reply. Joey is here today. Koo is not here, but Joey is. Hi, David. David can hear me as well. Jake says, Merry Xmas, Dr. Glenn and VV Nation. Merry Christmas to everybody out here. Today is the last live stream that we'll see before Christmas. So before we get started, I want to wish everybody in VV Nation a Merry Christmas. Spend time with family. Take a breather away from the market. Don't even think about the market. Spend time with family. Go eat some food. My wife is shopping today for Christmas dinner. She asked me what I wanted on the menu, and I gave her all of my requests, and we'll see. Joey, what are you doing for Christmas? Are you cooking?
Yeah.
Are you smoking?
Prime rib roast.
Are you smoking?
Probably gonna smoke a prime rib roast.
Nice. Hey, you gonna bring me some in on Tuesday?
I doubt there will be any left.
You can't put a chunk aside for your boy Glenn?
Bring a little piece.
All right, that's all I'm looking for is just a little piece. What's up, JD? All right, so everybody can hear me. The alert just went out on my iPad. Show me how many people are here, Joey. The alert just went out on my iPad. Let's go see how many people. Not that one. Got 96 people. All right, 104 people. I assume that we might be a little light today because people are trying to do what they got to do for Christmas. Thought you were done for the day. Akshaya, you know I do this live stream. I got this before I'm done for the day. Hi, Ultra Magnus. Glad to have you here. All right. So, real quick, you see at the top of the iPad, it says on the 2024 two-day investment seminar. How many of you are going live? How many of you are going live? Type a 1 in the room. If you're going to be watching by way of live stream, type a 2 in the room. All right. If you're going to be live, type a 1 in the room. If you're going to be watching it by way of live stream, type a 2 in the room. Now, I say that because many of you, either you don't know or you didn't know that you can still sign up. If you go to www.vectorvest.com/Tampa, if you want to go live, we still got room for you to go live. If you want to watch the live stream at home for free, go to www.vectorvest.com/stream. And you can sign up for free to watch from home. I see a lot of 2s, and that's fine. Just as long as you're there. I want VV Nation to show up and show out for this 2-day. This is our number one thing that we do every year. This is our flagship event every single year. We go to Tampa for 2 days. So I see a lot of 2s. I see some 1s. Everybody who typed a 1, I look forward to seeing you there in person. Corey says, totally bummed I won't be there in person this year. Last year was great. See, that's all right. It's all right as long as you're still there. Whether it's on the live stream or live. But make sure if you're coming in live, you let me know that you're part of VV Nation. And we'll take a picture together. How about that? We'll take a picture together. All right, for everybody who wants to. We'll do that. All right, so I wanted to start off with that because it's coming up quick. Wish you guys would have held it down by the convention center rather than the airport. Roger, we hold it in at the airport every year. We've been doing it for the X how many years? All right, Manju says, last year was great. I will come next year. This year is online. I got you. The rest of the family got to go to Florida today. I get to stay home with their dog, says Tom. Well, that sucks. Sarah says, I'm VV Derby. Ooh-wee. There you go, Sarah. Thank you for being here. I tried to pack really hard, says Charlene. Charlene's going to be there, she told me. Thank you for all you do, VectorVest. It's been a great year. Can't wait to do it again next year. Thank you, Corey. Appreciate it. All right. With that, let's get into what's going on. Today is the official start of the Santa Rally. All right, the official start of the Santa Rally. and the market looks like it's rocking. Looks like it's rocking. I still have given you my insights, what I feel for the rest of the year or going into 2024. We'll see how that all plans out. I told you how I feel about interest rates, what should have been done compared to what was done. But we'll see. And then a lot of people are talking about cuts next year. The Fed said 3 cuts next year. I think he's going to have to walk that back because I think he put his foot in his mouth when he said that. I honestly really think that he put his foot in his mouth when he said that. I don't see 3 cuts next year. I just don't see it. Unless something really, 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 really bad happens in the economy and it starts to fall bad, then, but that's not where we are right now. Specifically, Magnificent 7 for this campaign, please. Guess what? Skimmerhorn, watch tonight's video. Watch tonight's video. I'm going to tell you what my favorite Magnificent 7 stock is and why. And it may surprise you because it is not Apple. All right? Because it is not Apple. Sukraj, Joey, type the login information for watching at home. Sukraj, it is www.vectorvest.com/stream. www.vectorvest.com/stream. Tom, as far as Mara and Riot, did you hear that BlackRock and the SEC were sitting down to talk about the spot ETF? All right, that's going to be big. That's what's pushing crypto right now. I know everybody's asking for my Santa hat. I don't have one. Maybe next year, Joey's got to remind me, we're going to have a Santa hat for me next year. Apple is still magnificent, Jerry. Apple is still going to be, and right now they're stopping some of the watches because of patent infringement. Apple is still the biggest market cap company. I don't think anybody's going to take it out no time soon. All right, I don't think anybody's going to take it out no time soon. Apple is still magnificent. Now, in saying that, JD, one of the biggest things that made Apple was the innovation, and I think that the innovation died with Steve Jobs. But they are still a mainstay in the market for phones, for devices. Right, Apple is not a growth stock anymore. I don't disagree with you, Bill. All right, and JD, I agree with you. It's not a growth stock. Right now, it's a mainstay stock that everybody knows about with the biggest market cap. So yes, it's still a Magnificent 7 stock. Apple is a service business. That's where they make all their money outside of the products that they sell. I think they did well by expanding the service business. And if you're in the Apple ecosystem, like I am, it's hard for you to get out. David says, I'm guessing NVIDIA as your favorite. I don't know. I just made the video. You'll have to see. You'll have to see the video. I'm really tempted to go to cash today. Any thoughts? I am of the mindset. I know that so let me answer it this way, Manju. Let's go look at what's going on in the market. As I look at the mobile app, I see all of the major indices are up. The Dow, the NASDAQ, the S&P, the VVC. Let me slide over. Oil is down today. Gold is up. I'm still not super bullish on gold yet because of the strength of the dollar. In order for gold to move up, the dollar's got to lose a lot more strength than it's got right now. But S-Gold, that's a gold trust, is up today, 4/10. Kinross Gold is up 1.5%. Mortgages, between boil and cold, natural gas. Builders are still up. Look at that, 1%. And the Fang Yu is down today. All right, so that's where we stand as far as all of the major indices that we're looking at. Glenn, you are super. Thank you for your productive advice in 2023. Thank you, Macworld. I appreciate that. Hey, Glenn, can you do a video on stocks like ARM that don't have much data? Macro Market, Ryan has done a few videos on ARM. Please check them out on our YouTube channel. Joey, if you can get one of Ryan's ARM's videos up so that you can get a link for it. Ryan is all over ARM. XLE broke its downtrend and its MPI. Then you know something, Lee, I wouldn't still be in it. That's energy, XLE, right? I think it is. And then I would, again, knowing that the market, let's scroll down a little bit, knowing that the market, look at the MTI is at 1.6, look over the last 6 days. The MTI is above 1.6. Remember, when we're looking for a toppy market, we're looking at a value between 1.5 1.6. We've been above 1.6 for 6 days. That's telling you I would definitely be very cautious. And Akshaya says, you're always talking about being cautious. And yeah, I am, because we don't want none of you to get jacked up. We don't want any of you to get jacked up. So we've been cautious. But the market is going up. So I can't tell you not to buy any stocks. But the market is going up. And I think the main reason why the market is going up is because the people who have FOMO, fear of missing out. Those are the people driving up the market. When we were looking at the Jockey Club this morning, our live day trading room, the biggest indice that was moving was the Russell 2000, the low dollar stocks. All right, the overall market is up, not the entire market. And that's right, Hickey, Hickey, I don't know how to say it, but whatever, Hickey. Do you guys remember getting hickeys as kids? I got hickeys. And then you had to go home and not show your mama that you got a hickey. But I don't know if that's the right hickey. I'm just saying. Not the entire market. A lot of what's pushing the market higher is tech. A lot of tech stocks. It's high key. All right, listen. I thought it was hickey, but now I know. All right, lost half with Nike last night. Nike didn't report; they missed earnings. And you know something? That's not the only company. A lot of companies, I think, going into 2024 with the high interest rates, I think a lot more companies are going to miss earnings going into 2024, even though they guide it lower so that they can make sure they protect the bottom line. What else did they do all throughout the year to protect the bottom line? Laid off a lot of people. So I look at interest rates still being high, even though they haven't gone up for 4 sessions in a row, still affecting businesses. Still affecting business. High key, like Nike, not Hickey. High key. Listen, I'm just saying, it looked like Hickey, but it's high key. Dr. Glenn, please send good energy to SMCI. Amir, you know I can't do that. You know I can't do that, but we'll look at SMCI. I wrote it down. We'll look at it. Gold selling back down to 2,048. Remember, I told you that I was almost ready to be bullish on gold, but it all depends on the dollar. Where's the dollar? The dollar's still strong enough to hold gold down. That's the problem. The dollar's still strong enough to hold gold down. And it looks like it wants to go. Some gold stocks are moving, but overall, gold as a whole is not moving just quite yet. 475 bulls getting smoked. You talking about on Nike? Nike was pulling the Dow down. Was pulling the Dow down this morning. We saw that all of the other indices were up except for the Dow. The Dow was taking a hit because Nike took a hit. Jim's going to be in here. Are you going to Tampa? Way to go, Jim. I haven't seen you for a long time. I'm glad you're going to be in Tampa. I missed that pop down on the SPY. I gave a short on Nike 2 weeks ago. Hold on. JD, whose show is this? Yours or mine? I'm just asking. Joey told me to ask you. All right. Whose show is this, JD? All right. Joey told me to ask you. But JD says he gave a short call on Nike 2 weeks ago. You going to be there, Amir? You going to Tampa? Oh boy, I'm not going to be able to get away from you, Amir. You're going to be Glenn. That's what you're going to be. And I'm going to be like, Amir. I look forward to seeing you, Amir. I do look forward to seeing you, Amir. Gold up $13.90 today. I'm up over 12% on gold. Again, some gold stocks are moving, Lee, but gold as a whole is not there. Gold as a whole is not there yet. And we'll see if we can take a look at it. All right. With everything being said, all of the major calls are up. The Santa rally is all the way rocking and rolling. Glenn, Amir wants you to nice to him. When did you type, Akshay? I did meet Akshay in my last event. I did get to meet him. All right. Oh, and Amir goes, OMG, I can't wait. Oh, boy. Joey, we got us some, yeah, it's going to be interesting, Joey. It's going to be interesting. There's no coincidence that Nike is sitting at supply when the news came out. All right. Where are we? Let's talk about the guidance that we've given in the software. All right, the daily market update. Here's the newsletter from last night. What did we say? And I love that we get you prepared every day. With one green, what am I looking for? There he goes. A batch of lower than expected economic data eased interest rate worries, and Wall Street ended higher. That was yesterday. With a green light in an up situation, prudent investors may buy stocks long if the market is rising, which the market was doing today. Aggressive investors and traders should play the market as it develops with a bias to the upside, of which it's still doing today. Jazz says your number one fan. I think, is that Amir? Is Amir going to be my number one fan? Marty, are you here? Marty's going to be there. We met Marty last year. I was wondering if Marty is here. It's going to be Marty and Amir. Wow. I won't be able to go anywhere. I won't. Glenn, is there a YouTube tonight? Yes, there's a 6 p.m. video. There's a 6 p.m. video tonight. It's going to talk about, I haven't named it yet. Joey's like, you need to name it. I haven't named it yet. Marty's going to be there. Excellent. I think I'm going to name it, what is my top Magnificent Seven stock, and I'm going to put in there, it's not Apple, so we'll see. Playing it safe, have very close trailing stops. There you go, Marvin. That's a good way to go. Amir says, I love you, Uncle Glenn. Oh, boy. I love you too, Amir. All right. From here, let's go to my watch list. Let's go see. And again, in the mobile app, one of the biggest, this is forbidden, really? Forbidden. RoboTrader, my watch list, forbidden. Why does this happen? Joey, take me off screen for a second. Thank you. I don't know why that happens.
I don't have you yet.
Say again?
I don't have you yet. Hang on. Which one is it? This one. Is that what you want?
Well, everybody now saw the password. That's great. All right, go put me back in.
I told you I didn't have you off yet.
Oh, well, I wasn't paying attention. You never speak up. You speak up when you throw me under the bus. Other than that, I never freaking hear you. You're very quick to throw me under the bus, though.
It didn't show your password.
You'll see.
I'm watching it.
Okay. Merry Christmas to you, John. You're consistently forbidden. I know, Linda. Better change that password. I know, high key. All right. I hate you, Joey. Let's go to my watch list. The beautiful thing I like about the mobile watch list is being able to look at a watch list and look at the RT on the watch list to see which ones are moving. Aerospace and defense. You know what I like out of there, right? Where is it? Oh, man. Where is it? There's one that I want. What's Rolls Royce? Add stocks. What's Rolls Royce? RY something. What is Rolls Royce? RY RYCEY. Thank you. RYCEY. That needs to be in this list. There it is, and it's number one. That's one of my best aerospace and defense stocks. It's one of my best aerospace and defense stocks, RYCE. Look at that VST. Let's click on it. Look at that stock, folks. John, I am so close to getting out of all of my XROF. I'm so close to getting out of all my XROF. I did cut it in half. I had like 16,000 shares. I'm only down to 8. I'm almost ready to pull the trigger and just get out of all of it. I'm just saying. Let's have a moment of silence for XROF. Okay, so let's keep going. Rolls took forever. Thoughts on ARKK? I know it's a fan favorite of Kathy Woods. A lot of people listen to her. I don't. And they just got some more contracts. Did they? Or, something. This is a stock that I'm going to put in. Let's create an alert. I'm going to put this in one of our portfolios. Create. Once that hits, we're gonna buy that. What else is in this list? VTSI. Embraer, Lockheed Martin, Airbus, along with Boeing, is moving. General Dynamics is moving. There's Boeing. I also like Boeing and Airbus. They're both getting contracts. Glenn, a few weeks ago, you showed Sterling. The stock was just turning on RT. My option play, that is up 130%. Thank you for showing that stock. It's not me. It's not me. It's the software. I'm just a facilitator, man. Who is this? Leonardo? Finme? Who the heck is that? It's moving up. Look at the earnings. Northrop Grumman is not doing nearly as well as I thought it should be in this space. Not doing nearly as well as I thought. In the UK, they are reported to be soon awarded contracts for nuclear power reactors. Woo-wee! Uranium, we talked about uranium all year. As a matter of fact, let's go look at uranium. What's the best stock in uranium? Anybody know what the stock is? What's the best uranium stock? There's only one that I'm looking for. Somebody will type it in the room. CCJ, that's right. The best stock in the space. Look at that stock. I'll also look at UU Chemical, but I'll also look at UEC. UEC. Nice move on that. And then again on Chemical. Both of these stocks are rocking. Look at that. Not right now, though. Look at that. The 3 to 8 to 20 all crossed. Look at the earnings per share. That's a 6-month graph. See that level of resistance? That was a good level to look at, to keep in mind. All right. But CCJ, I think, is one of the best stocks in the space. Earnings per share is just going higher. Boss Energy, too. Let's go take a look at that. BOSS. Nope. Yep. Is that it? BSHI? Lower Costa, is that it? Stop cussing, high key. Sigh. Is this what you're looking for, Lower Costa? BSHI? That was funny, high key. That was funny. I think this is what you're looking for, but I don't know. Lower Costa, tell me. Australia stock. Oh, okay. I got Australia, but I don't have it open. All right, let's go back to my watch list. I do like clean energy too. Where's my clean energy? There it is. Clean energy 1.12. That was another industry that I told you guys to take a look at. Any thoughts on graphene, Glenn? Knight, give me a ticker symbol. Give me a ticker symbol on graphene. Canadian stocks. I am only looking at U.S. stocks in here, Mukesh. On Mondays, though, not for the next 2 Mondays, but on Mondays, though, I do give my top weekly picks for the U.S. and for Canada. What will be your stop on Crocs? I don't know. I haven't looked at it. I wrote it down, though. I haven't written at it. I need a ticker symbol for graphene. Unless you're going to make me find it. Graphene. Sigh. I don't have a graphene. Sorry. I don't have a graphene. That's why you couldn't give me a ticker symbol. Is it? I don't think it's a U.S. stock. Oh, there it is. Graphene, man. I found it. Is that it? You said, what are my thoughts on it? Any thoughts on it? Yeah. They're all bad. My thoughts on it is it's all bad. That's a 3-month graph. And it's got too many letters. It's got 11,000 letters in it, which means that it's a sub-penny stock. Whew. There's resistance, there's support in a channel, and it's moving down. And it's going down. I'm not feeling that. Now, there is a positive sign in that. I'm watching the earnings, which are negative, becoming less negative. Why is GRBK considered clean energy? We could have had it. We could put it in. We could have it in a wrong list. I'll check. I am thinking of taking profits with Google, but MPI shows I should hold. Then hold it. The app tells you this. The app, I'm looking at this. This graphene, man, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling that at all. I'm looking at the graph. I'm looking at the graph of graphene. I'm not feeling that. All right. So I don't need graphene anymore. Let me take that off my list. Going back to my watch lists. Oh, I was just talking about clean energy. Clean energy is, well, there you go. Oh, that's where the GRBK. Let me go do this. Let's go get a report. Let's go see what it says. Engages in residential and development of home building. It operates through the following segments. You might be right. GRBK, builder, not clean energy. I'm going to see if we can get that fixed. Yep, I'm looking at it. It is a builder. So I don't know why, unless, oh, wait. This is my list. This is one of my watch lists. So guess what? We're taking that off. It's not in there anymore. How about that? AMSC, is that in my list? No. AMSC. AMSC. All right, now it's in the list. GRBK is making money. That's all that matters. I know, Corey, but it was in the wrong list. Probably because it was a green name. Nope, it had nothing to do with that. But if I'm looking at clean energy, which I've told you to keep your eyes on because of interest rates, First Solar, Clean Spark, Run, AMSC that Akshaya just gave me, Nova, Jinko Solar, all sorted by VST. Let's go see which ones of these are going up today. TPIC is up 18%. Good, googly moogly. 3-month graph. Zoom in a little bit. I don't know if that's news. That's got to be news. Let me see. Price volume data. Hold on. View stock news. Let's go see what the news is on that. That was TPIC. That was the wrong one. Which one was it? Oh, that's what I was supposed to have been looking at. TPIC. Sigh. Stock news. Sigh. Extend 3 days ago. Let's go look at press release. I got nothing. It's up. What? 18%. I got no news. CLSK mines Bitcoin. Okay. Clean Spark. Yes. I got no news. So I don't know why TPIC is up 18% today. Well, no news. That catches my attention when it's up with no news. I don't like that. What else is in the list? Fuel cell. Nice move. Look at that. Look at the bounce off support right there. The 3 and the 8. Everything looks good. I'd like to see it take out that candle right here. After that, this stock's got some good upside. That's on a 6-month graph. What's the high? 177. Let me set an alert. 177. Create an alert. Right there. 177. Create that alert. I like that trade. I think that's got some good upside. AMSC, this is what Akshaya gave me. End of day, looks good. 3-month. Little pullback to support. See that? And look at that bounce. The 3 and the 8 held. Look at that bounce. I like that. But I do have a level of resistance sitting at a little bit higher than 12. It's trading at 1109. I like this. EPS is getting better. It's negative, but getting better. Which means that they're starting to move in the right direction. Clean Spark for Bitcoin, negative, but getting less negative. Put this on a 3-month graph. 3-month graph. I like Clean Spark. I don't like the earnings on the 3-month graph, though. It's lower than it was 3 months ago. But the stock is definitely moving up. I like the move. I like the move. Why should we use the 6-month graph, 3-month graph? It all depends on what you're looking at, Gerald. If I'm looking at whether or not I want to be in it now, I like looking at a 1 or a 3-month graph. 6-month is giving me a little bit longer, more of a swing trade. If this video gets enough likes, will Glenn sing Mariah Carey for you? Nope. You can give me 1,000 likes. I'm not singing Mariah Carey. You hear me losing my voice right now? You want me to sing Mariah Carey? You really want me to sing her Mariah Carey? No. Clean Spark, Ethereum stock. Thank you, Stephanie. SMCI is the best stock in VectorVest. Is a buy rating, undervalued. I got that in my list to look at. All right. Anything else in here we want? Nova looks good. Nova looks good. Put on a 6-month. It's got some room up to that high of about 22.90. It's at 15.42. Tell us about Palantir. I wrote it down on my list. We'll talk about it. We don't need you to sing Mariah Carey. Just keep on talking stocks. Thank you, Vicky. Vicky's pretty much, wow, Vicky pretty much said, I don't want you to talk. I don't want you to sing. That's what Vicky just said. I heard it in that voice, too. I heard it, Vicky, I heard it in this voice. We don't want you to sing. That's what I heard it as. I heard that. All right. I don't mean that in a bad way, Vicky. I just, it's like, wow, that cut me a little deep. I'm a little hurt. You know, it's all right, Vicky. Vicky, I'm only messing. I am only messing. Yes, Uncle Glenn's voice has been hit by COVID-19 years. I ain't got no COVID. You know, I've tested a couple of times this week just to make sure, because I don't want to bring COVID into the office. So I've tested just to be on the safe side. I got a lot of head crud. I won't lie about that. I got a lot of head crud, but I ain't got COVID. Believe you me. GTHX. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Vicky. I'll take that. GTHX. All right. So still looking at these watches. Joey, tell his wife he's cheating again. Sigh. No, don't tell him, because he'll go run tell that. He's quick. He'd be like, he's probably texting my wife right now.
I already told her.
Yeah, exactly. He go run tell that in a heartbeat. Be careful with the cruise ships. I've not been on board with the cruise ships. People are spending all their money. I don't know how much more money they got left to spend. But they're putting all these cruises and stuff on their credit cards. They're going to have to pay. John says, Glenn has lost his voice yelling at Joey all week and taking away his Cafe Bustelo. I wrote it down, Mark. I wrote it down, Mark. IBP. Carnival has been a big winner for me. I'm not a big fan of Royal or Carnival or Norwegian or none of them. But if they're making you money, go ahead. I'm not going to tell you no. What other watch list I have here? It's got an RT above 1. Clean energy uranium stocks. I got uranium stocks. I bet you CCJ's at the top of the list. CCJ is right at the top of the list. Love that play. Love that play. Crypto. Look at that. Crypto. All of those have, look at how big those RTs are. Crypto ETF, crypto stocks. Bitto, let's go see what's moving up the most today. Mara is up 8%. FTFT is up 10.43%. BTBT is up 11.42%. It's moving. Let's put these on a 3-month graph. Look at these moves. Look at these moves. You can't tell me that it's crap. Mara is one of the best. Mara is one of the best stocks. Look at that move. Coming off support right there. Look at that move. That is a thing of beauty. It's not fundamentally sound. Look at that. Let's go back. Where's RV, RS both below 1? It's in an uptrend. Comfort index at 1.4. It is overvalued. Negative earnings per share. Negative. This is just, all of this is all about that spot ETF coming up. That's what it's all about. You really want to look at a weed stock? CGC. CGC. We'll look at it. I love those builder stocks. You know something? I might want this. Set an alert. Yep. Create. I create an alert. Here's Riot. Equity curve. Look at that. Mara is the best. There's Coin. Wow, Coin looks good too. Look at that. New high. Same question as Corey. Mara does look good. How long will it last? I don't have an idea of how long it lasts. That's why stops are so important. That's why stops are so important. I think a good way to trade any of these crypto stocks right now on an end of day basis, watch this. On an end of day basis, look at the prior low. So you see right here where the stock's price did trade lower than the prior low, I would have gotten out there. Or I could get out when the stock's price crosses below the 3M EMA. That happened here. And the stock's price went up more and more and more and more and more. You can still, even if I took half off the table right there, I'd still be letting the other half ride, right? Would you buy Mara today? If I did, Stephanie, I would buy with a smaller portion than I would normally put into a position. And I'd be looking at an end of day stop if the stock's price goes lower than the prior day's low. That's the way I'll answer your question. All right, Tom says, I regret selling Mara, but I'm afraid to get back in. And if you're afraid to get back in, don't. But if you do, all I'm doing is I'm showing you any of these cryptos. If you buy them, the 3 and the 8 look good. It's above the 20. If I look at all of those things, right? Notice that these stocks keep going up day after day after day. If on an end of day basis it closes lower than the prior day's low, I would get up. Christina says whisper. You say about me whispering? Need to save your voice. I know. It's going. That's all right. Forget it. I'm going to let it go. We're going to let it go. I'm going to be off for the next few days. I'll rest it then. I bought a call on Mara. I don't think that's a bad play. All I'm telling you is that any of the stocks that you take advantage of right now, understand the market is looking for a top. Be careful. That's why I'm telling you use less money than you would normally put on a position. And I like looking at the prior day's low on an end of day candle. I like looking at the prior day's low on an end of day candle. FPH. I'm losing it, but you're worth it. I would lose it. I would lose my voice every day for you folks. I would lose my voice. I wouldn't lose my voice for Joey though. But I'd lose my voice every day for you folks because I love you guys to death. We have $15 Mara, 19 April 24 calls. I don't think that that's a bad play. Hit the like button so he doesn't have to tell us. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. All right. Let's go look at some of the portfolio. Oh, let's get some stock ideas. On a day like today, what would you be looking at? Let's go look at high momentum stocks. So what I did is I went over to the left and I went and clicked on stock pick ideas. And then under hot stocks, I went over to high momentum stocks. There's Builder. Look at this. The software is finding exactly what you need to know. Let's sort this list by percentage price change. 18% on FMMA. Look at that VST though. I may not like that. So I want to look at stocks that are moving up today by way of percentage gain loss, but at least have decent VST like ALXO. Let's go take a look at it. Put that on a 3-month graph. See the pullback for 2 days before it went back up. Notice the 3 and the 8 didn't cross to the downside. But see this day right here? Nope, right there. The price did close below the prior day's low and break below the 3. That would have been a good time to take profits off the table. But look at the 3 and the 8 never crossed. And look at that nice up day today. I'm basically trading all my profits after breaking even. Nothing wrong with that. Whiskey heals everything. No, whiskey's not good for me. If you lose your voice, who's going to yell at the little folks at the children's table on Christmas Day? I will still yell. All I need to do is just snap my belt. Like that. I ain't got to say a word. That's the way that goes. They be looking, they be going, Papa has spoken. Yeah, Papa has spoken. I don't play that. Take that bell, comes out. Everybody will straighten up and fly right. That's right. Everybody, they'll straighten up and fly right. I don't play that. In Joey's house, Joey's like, come on, kids. No, stop. No, Daddy's gonna get mad. That's what happens at Joey's house. In my house, I ain't gotta talk. All right. So what else is in here? Wow, look at that. ML, Money Lion. You see that commercial? Money Falcon. And it's a loan commercial. Anyway, see that gap? Look at that gap. Hasn't faded the gap. Negative earnings, but it's getting better and better and better. At least they're starting to make some money. Linda says you're no fun. Yes, I'm a barrel of laughs. It's up 11% today too. That may not be a bad play. I like that play. I do like that play. Not that one as much. I like this. There's Connell. There's the ETF for coin. That brings back memories of my Christmas dinners. My dad was a terror. I'm not a terror. I'm far from a terror. Papa plays with all the grandbabies. I loves them all. I'm not a terror. But when I mean business, I mean business. And they know I mean business. All right. What's so special about GNE? It's a lone wolf in the sector. It's a stock that's rocking, though, Beaver. It is a stock that is rocking. All right. How many grandkids are you up to now? We've got 7. We've got 7 grandkids. We've got 2 brand new ones, a 6-month-old and a 3-month-old. Those are our 2 newest grandbabies, a 6-month-old girl and a 3-month-old boy. And they will both be at the house tomorrow for Christmas. And then all of Janet's babies will be there. The oldest, the middle, and the youngest, she flew him up from Arizona. So he'll be there. So, and my kids, 2 of them are in Tampa, and 1 is deployed. So none of my kids will be there, which is fine. But all of Janet's kids will be there. Those are my babies too now. As soon as I married their mama, those are my babies. They ain't gotta claim me. I'm claiming them. They ain't gotta claim me. I'm claiming them. Those are my babies. So all 3 of Janet's babies will be here. And from that, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 grandbabies. We'll have Adeline. We'll have 1, 2, we'll have 4. We'll still have 4 grandbabies will be there. 4 grandbabies will be there. All right. So, all right. I do like this play too. Coin is moving. This is the ETF on coin. So should we call you Grandpa Glenn, not Uncle Glenn? No, because I'm not Grandpa. I'm Papa. I'm not Grandpa. Just like my wife is not Grandma. She's Oma. She said she didn't want to be called Grandma. She's German, so she took the German word for grandma, which is Oma. All right. INTC is not on my list. I'm almost got time to go start looking at your stocks. Oma is German, yes, and my wife's German. Dr. Glenn is always appropriate. I appreciate that. Badger. All right. So we went through the process. We went through the process of trying to take advantage of today. We looked at the stock pick ideas. High momentum stocks is a good play for an up day like today. Whether you are doing retirement or hot industries, want to see where the money is going as far as industries. This is the top 5 industries. Building is number 1. We were talking about builders. Builders is number 1. So, and builders is number 1 and number 4. And then premium stock watch this. We have premium screens as well. I like Connell. I think that's another good play. Jim, I think that's another good play. If crypto keeps moving, and again, at some point in time, it's going to fall. It's probably going to fall hard. All right? At some point in time, it's probably going to fall hard, but have those tight stops in place. Have those tight stops in place. You're going to be fine. All right. Let's go look at, I want to go look at something else. Where's my portfolios? Let's go see what's there. I told you all to keep your eyes on the Argentinian plays when the new Argentina president came in. Let's go see what that looks like. Look at that, 750. It's up 7.5%. Look at that. Is your Uncle Glenn on point or not? So as soon as I talked about that, looked like November 27th, I talked about the Argentinian plays. Look at that. Anybody take advantage of any of the Argentinian plays? Type a 1 in the room if you did. Anybody take advantage of the Argentinian plays? Look at that, 7.5% in about a month. Anybody not happy with that? That's awesome. I told you guys to keep your eyes on it. All right, that's what I do. Cheap gold plays. I'm not. It's actually up. It's actually up. It took a minute to start going up. I'm still not. Look at that. BVN up 58%. Good, googly muggly. But these are cheaper. See the prices? Cheap gold plays. If you want to take a screenshot, do that. But some of these up. All of them are up. All of them are up. I'm still not 100% on gold just quite yet. Don't cry for me. Oh, you remember that live video when I sang that? I'm not singing it today. My voice hurts. I'm not singing it today. What else is in here? Clean energy. I told you keep your eyes on that, right? That portfolio is up 2.6%. Little choppy in the move. But look at that. Craig is up 32%. Nova is up 14%. Clean Spark up 11, almost 12%. This is what I do, folks. This is what I do. What else is in here? Live stream stocks. From my live stream, I pick stocks. When we look at them, I pick stocks and put them in here. Coin was a stock that I like. 25%. It's the biggest mover. SMCI, on the other side, though, is down the most. It's down the most. All right. Jim says, I use adaptive. I don't know what that is. Adaptive moving average, comma, as my stop, which VectorVest does offer. We do offer? Oh, we do not offer. I don't even know what that is. I haven't the slightest idea of what that is. And you know, there's something. Remember when we had VectorVest 6 and we had all those technical indicators? We had a lot of them. A lot of people weren't even using them. That's why we took them out when we got to VectorVest 7. We'll see what we do when we get up to our next iteration of the software, whenever that happens. All right? Whenever that happens. Joey, mute me for a second, please. Why SMCI? SMCI looks like it's not handling it very well. So it still is in a good space, but not moving up. Not moving up. I never saw VV6. Think we'll ever see version 8 someday? Maybe. Maybe. All right. So I wanted to look at a couple of the portfolios. Magnificent 7. Look at that, 3.99%. Again, I'm going to show you what my favorite Magnificent 7 stock is. We'll do that tonight, and I'll explain to you why. All right, we'll explain to you why. And again, it's not Apple. It's not Apple. I also did the Magnificent 7 plus 2, which were 2 ETFs. Look at that, 11.32%. And a lot of the move is the 2 ETFs I gave you, Fang U and AIQ. Look at those. Both of those are double digits. And that was since November 7th when I did that video. And mobile app, that's my big one. I only got one stock in there. I only trade stocks when we're here live. And mobile app 2, which is my lower dollar one, I got nothing in it. Top 5 weekly picks, which I do on Mondays, 28%. Look at that. Since we just started doing it again, look at the bump up in the end of the portfolio. Folks, I give you 5 stocks every Monday. 5 from the U.S. market and 5 from the Canadian market every Monday. This portfolio is rocking. Since the last 5 I gave you, ANF is up 15%. VRT is down a little less than 1%. All right, let's go. Sorry, it's slowly but surely going away. Slowly but surely going away. Let's go back to my watch lists. Hit the plus. All right, don't give me any stocks. I already have them. SMI, we did look. SMCI, we did look at. ARKK. Next one is Crocs. Don't give me any stocks. I got a lot of stocks to look at for you today. GRBK, AA, Alcoa, Palantir, PLTR, Hive, HIVE, GTHX, RCL, IBP, I don't have to P, but CGC, oops. I put IBP. I think I did. Okay. Let's go to CUK. Let's go to CGC. Let's go to FPH. Let's go to Decker Outdoor. Let's go to Meta. Let's go to Eli Lilly. Let's go to Intel. Those were the stocks that I had. Amir, stop putting. Do you notice everyone that you put up there I already had in my list? Didn't I tell you not to put any stocks up there? Didn't I tell you? And guess what? Every single one of these you just put up again, I already wrote down and put into the list. LPTX, RXRX. Don't put no other stocks. All right, no more stocks. No more stocks. I can't believe that, Amir. Don't you trust me that I told you that I would write them down? Huh? I'm surprised at you. I'm very disappointed in you, Amir. Very disappointed. Okay. You usually tell us to wait, and here we are patiently waiting. Oh, Linda, okay. Sorry. Glenn, play no clip from The Office. I can do that. Hold on. This is for you, Amir.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Okay, Joey's got to put me back to the right screen. Or can I? I can do it. Yeah, I did. All right. That's Joey's deal. That's Joey's deal. How about this? This is for all of y'all whose portfolios are not on the right track this year. This one is for you.
Now you kids are probably asking yourselves, hey Matt, how can we get back on the right track?
That was for all you guys that need to put your portfolios back on the right track. All right, those are for everybody out there who needs to put their portfolios on the right track. And yeah, that's all I got. All right, that's Joey. Next year we're gonna come up with more stuff. All right, let me create this watch list. What's today's date? 12/22. 12/22/23 customer picks. All right, let's go see. Stephanie Intel is up there. It is true that the Ford CEO is related to Chris Farley. Is it true? I don't know. Laugh all loud in a van down the river. Yeah, Vicky, that's you remember that in a van down the river. That was hilarious. That was a hilarious skit. All right. Paul says, yes, it's true that Ford CEO is related to Chris Farley. Wait a minute. Didn't Chris Farley die? Did I miss something? Didn't he pass away? I think he did. Jim Foley is and he's Chris Foley's cousin. Okay. Chris Farley's cousin. Didn't Chris Farley pass away? He did. That's what I thought. White Ninja, best movie ever made. All right, let's go look at these. Here's all the stocks that you gave me. Top VST is IBP, Builder. At the bottom of the list, good Lord, you gave me a lot of lists. Who gave me the weed stock? I was like, you really want to look at weed? It's all at the bottom. All the way at the bottom. Let's go look at these graphs all real quick. All right, I got about 6 minutes. Well, I like IBP. Builders are on the run. Fundamentally sound, the stock is, RVRS. But yeah, everything about the stock is good and it's moving. This is a 1 year graph. Let's put this on a 3 month graph. That looks even gooder on a 3 month graph. All right, let's go to the next one. Decker Outdoors, one of the top stocks in the database. A little bit of pullback. 388 crossed today. I wouldn't be afraid to take half off the table. I wouldn't be afraid to take half off the table. It is pulling back. It is pulling back. It is still in the uptrend. It never faded this gap from way back here. But I wouldn't be afraid to take half off the table. GRBK, a little bit of a sideways move. It looked like it wanted to fade the gap, the last gap from about 6 days ago, but it really didn't. A little sideways move. I'd like to see it take out the value of about $54 for the stock to have some more upside. Earnings per share does look good though. Whew, Carnival, look at the big wick on today's candle. That could be a possible reversal as a shooting star. We need to see what happens on Tuesday because the market's closed Monday. Amir, thanks for helping Glenn kick out the crab he has in his throat. Yelling helps. Love me that builder stock making money, and it looks like a great stock. This is a gooder, Glennism. Listen, sometimes gooder. It is gooder. I like some of this stuff. It's gooder. Watch out for Carnival. All right. Wow. Royal Caribbean, on the other hand, looks good. Rising earnings, new 3-month high. It looks like. I like that play. I like that better than Carnival, actually. Carnival shows me a little bit of stalling at the top, whereas Royal is not. Royal is moving. All right. No matter what stock I say, did he still look good? Keep in mind that the market's direction is still looking for a top, folks. Royal Caribbean loved that one too. December was a good month for that one, and it's still moving. Here's Meta. Meta's high on everybody's list. All right, Meta's high on everybody's list. Today is a down day. One day doesn't make a trend. At 3 and the 8 are solid. Earnings per share looks good. If you own it, leave it alone. ARC, almost at 3-month highs. 2 days off the 3-month high. The 3 and the 8 still look good, and it's in trend. No earnings. Oh, because it's an ETF. I'm sitting there like, where's the earnings? It's moving up. It's moving up. I'd look at going higher than the 3-month high, though. Wow, Hive is parabolic. Be very careful with that. All right, be very careful. I'd rather see a stock that's going at a 45-degree angle than a stock that's going parabolic. But Hive is going parabolic. I'd like Riot or Mara better. Actually, Mara is my best miner right now. Mara is it. Tamara, I love you. Tamara. It's only a day away. All right. Intel, moving. Right at a 3-month high. Earnings looks good. Bottom left, top right. Again, nicely moving up. I like the stock. Just be careful with it. I am going to ride with what stocks I have now and wait for the down indicator to rebound after I buy new stocks. Hopefully I don't miss too many boats. You won't. I think that if you just stick with what's going on in the market, stick with the guidance, you won't miss a thing. There's a song, don't you worry about a thing. As long as you follow VectorVest, you're going to be fine. You follow the live streams I do, or the videos, or the shorts that Ryan does, folks, you're going to be fine. Crocs. Fall down, go boom. Created a hammer, which could be a possible reversal, but we won't know that until Tuesday. That fall down, go boom. I don't like it right now. Let's go see if it can stop falling. LPTX. Ooh, see that level of resistance right there? It broke through today and came back down. That's a lot of wick at the top. There's a lot of selling pressure. Be careful with it. Be careful. It's got a nice uptrend. But look at that wick, the wick at the top of that candle. Apple, which I love, but I am currently trading it too. I'm trading the ETF on it. But the 3 and the 8 cross, I might take it off the table. From an end-of-day perspective, the 3 and the 8 did cross, and it did yesterday. I probably should be taking it off the table now. All right? I still love Apple. I still think it's one of the best stocks out there. But you're right. The growth side of it is not there anymore. So right now, it's just the biggest market cap stock. Eli Lilly is going down, right? Coming off that level of resistance and still going down. I would look to see the low of that, which would be the most recent swing low. That's where I'd see if it stops. But right now it's in a downtrend. AA, nice nice up day today after it gapped up. Very little wick at the top, so not a lot of selling pressure. but up nonetheless. I don't like the earnings, though. Remember, earnings is the engine that drives the stock's price higher. Glenn, what is the max for the MTI? 2. It is on a scale between 0 and 2. Someone give Glenn more eggnog. The singing will improve. I don't like eggnog, number 1. And number 2, I'm lactose intolerant. I might drink it, and then I got to go really fast someplace else. All right, just putting that out there. RXRX, I like the move. I'd like to see it take out the high of that candle. The stock's got some good upside potential. It's got no levels of resistance. Let's put this on a 6-month graph. It doesn't have a lot of resistance. Not until way up here at a high of about 1610. This stock, I like it. As long as it can get past that candle right there, the high, I like that play. But keep in mind what's going on in the market. And earnings is getting worse. FPH in a channel inside of a channel inside of a channel inside of a channel. A lot of consolidation going on with FPH. Let's go see if we can get above that level of $3, which is the 3-month level of the high. Let's see, or the 3-month level of the swing high. Let's see if we can get past that. I love the earnings, though. Let's go see if we can get past that level of resistance. Palantir is going down. I don't own any of it right now, but I do see that there's a level of support right here. Let's see if that level of support will hold. The 3, the 8, and the 20, the price is below all of them, but the company still makes money, still gets contracts. Almond milk eggnog, I probably won't take either, just because it looks like milk. I don't want it. GTX, nice move up after this big couple of bars down. The 3 and the 8, the 3 cross above the 8, and it's above the 20, but still within that big bar. All of these bars are within that big down bar. It's got to get out of its own way, but it is moving higher. Canopy growth, no. That's in a nutshell. I got nothing to say but no. You know, I'm going to play this again.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
That's what I feel about the weed stocks. That's what I feel about the weed stocks. All right? And I'm done. Mara crossed. I got to go get Mara. I got to go get me some Mara. Add to portfolio. How much is it? 27. That goes into my mobile app. Spend 10 grand. Add to portfolio. Yep. So I just added Mara to the mobile app, which is the $100,000 portfolio. 10,000 per position. So there it is. We got it. All right. I'm done. I got to go. My voice is killing me. Whew. Hey, just for me sticking through all of this, I should have like 200 likes today. But what was I going to do? Not do it? It's not like I could say, well, I'm not going to do the live stream. I got to do it. Glenn, can you put a poll on how many paid VectorVest subscribers are in the chat? I don't know how you would put that as a poll, except for, oh yeah, you can. It's up to Joey. Joey may or may not want to do. I don't know if we really want to do that. But are you Joey? Do you want to put that up there real quick, or do you want to save that for one of next week's live streams?
Yeah.
You want to save it for next week?
Correct.
All right, we'll do it next week. Marvin, a lot of stocks in the market are overvalued right now. If you're not comfortable playing an overvalued stock, don't play it. That's the first thing I'm going to tell you. All right, don't play it. A lot of stocks are overvalued because a lot of people are still in the market. Overvalued stocks don't mean that they're bad. It just means that people are willing to pay a premium to own them. All right? But if you're not comfortable trading the overvalued stock, then don't. I'm going to be the first one to tell you. All right? What you want that sweater? This is what I call my rope sweater. My wife likes this sweater. I like this sweater. I got a different colors. There's a name for this sweater. I call it a rope sweater. But it's got another name. But I call it rope sweater. All right. Joey should have at least 100 likes just for keeping you looking good all year. I agree. Joey does make me look good. Cable sweater. Thank you, Bernice. That's what this is. Why are you going to put that up there, Joey? Joey, I just said it. You don't need to put it up there. I just said it. I don't want that. How do I do that?
All right, talk about Tampa one more time. Let's go.
Unpin the message. All right, remember, we still got room for you to go to Tampa live if you want to. www.vectorvest.com/Tampa. All right, so you can go there live. If you can't make it live, but you still want to see the event, you can go to www.vectorvest.com/stream. All right, no matter what, we want to see you there, whether you're live or you're in the mobile live stream. We want you there. We want you there. All right. So with that being said, I hope all of you have a very Merry Christmas. Spend the time with your families. All right. Please do that. Know this done and be safe and all that stuff. All right. So Merry Christmas out there to VV Nation. I want everybody to say Merry Christmas to Joey too, because Joey does an outstanding job all throughout the year. He does. So with that being said, folks, adios, arrivederci, ciao, au revoir, sayonara, aloha to all my peeps in Hawaii. Still praying for all my peeps in Israel. Odabu, bom dia, salam, shalom, namaste, yasu. Until the next time, folks, see ya.